Somtochukwu Madrago died. A friend is narrating this. How a Rstv anchor Somtochukwu Madrago died. Olubadan to Atiku have left politics behind. MG dudes now is to serve humanity. Okay. Olubadan to Atiku have left politics behind. My duty now is to serve humanity. We also have 6 workers' income now taxable under new law, FG committee. US accuses Nigerian government of returning Boko Haram victims to captors. I hope this can be proven. We have Oluwa accuses Oni of setting him up with ex-Canadian wife, alleges assassination plot. We have 63-year-old pastor remanded for allegedly dragging, raping 2 sisters in Enugu. That is not a story to be heard of. Utomi defies court ruling, vows to keep speaking despite ban on shadow government. All right, that is that on the newspaper headlines this morning. That is that on the newspaper headlines this morning. That is the much we can give you on the newspaper headlines this morning. At least you've been able to, get acquainted with the headlines we have for you today. And if any of those headlines catches your fancy, you can pick up a copy of the newspapers. Go to the stands, pick up a copy, and go through and satisfy your urge of reading this morning. I think we've done our best to have given you the things, the headlines that are, making waves today on our papers. And so you can do justice to them. Pick up a copy and read through, and you'll be able to, know what is going on each of those headlines. And, our social media platforms have also made it very easy for us this time. You can pick up your phones, head off to the social media, platforms, any of them, and just type in and get the papers just at your beck and call, and flip through, go through, and get all the headlines, that you really want to go through this morning, and get educated, get enlightened. That is our job, and our job on that segment is done. Thank you. All right, I think we should take a short break, and when we come back, we will go through, if we have time, a little chit-chatting. Don't go nowhere, stay with us.
there's hope for us all. We'll defend our land. We believe in this nation, and we know we'll get there. We'll defend our land. We believe in Nigeria and the promise she holds, and that one day we'll shine like the sun. We're a great nation. Though we are many people, different tribes, different tongues, we're united in our strength and resolve to uphold the honor of our land and for generations to come, and for generations to come. We'll defend our land. We believe in this nation, and we know we'll get there. We'll defend our land. We believe in Nigeria and the promise she holds, and that one day we'll shine like the sun. We're a great nation. See, we only have we'll defend our land. We believe in this nation, and we know we'll get there someday. Can somebody sing with me? We'll defend our land. We believe in this our nation, Nigeria, and the promises she holds for us. And someday we will shine like the sun. Oh, from the north, south, east, and west. Somebody say, if you believe, join us. Say, we'll defend our land with all we have. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, say we are, yeah. We'll defend our land. I believe, and I know you do too. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, Ever Nigeria stand up, Nigeria stand up. Join me, say yeah. We're a great nation. Oh, 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 oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah. If I told you how I came this far and all the things that I've been through, need I tell you that I've been to hell? I've seen it all.
Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. Happy Independence Day, I would say once again. Actually, Nigeria has come to stay and we're here to work it out together. Now we're here 65 years after independence. What do we have to be proud of as a country? I know you asked me that question. What do we have to be proud of as a country? You know, Nigeria has gained, after independence, so many achievements. We should always bank on what we stand to gain, where we are at the moment, and not what we would have gained. They said a bird at hand is worth more than millions in the forest. Nigeria is a country. Initially we used to say we're going to head somewhere, or we're heading somewhere, and we're still going somewhere. But understand, a man of 65 years is not a baby. A man of 65 years is a full-blown man, and at least he should be counting his achievements and not what he would have achieved. Even as we're crying over, a whole lot of issues, I think we should also stand by, take a pause, breath of fresh air, and recount all we have, gained over the years, over the past 65 years. Okay, if we get to economy, the growth and the global recognition, we know Nigeria's economy has grown to become the largest in Africa with a GDP of over 248 billion. Yes, and the country has become a key player in Africa and the global diplomacy, and serving as a leader in ECOWAS and contributing peacekeeping troops to international missions. We also have in our film industry, Nigeria's film industry has become the second largest in the world, producing over 200 or 2,500 films annually and entertaining millions across Africa and beyond. Our music industry also has conquered the world with stars like Burna Boy and Wizkid and the likes, winning international awards. Are those not things to be proud of? When you come to the sporting world also, Nigeria has produced Olympic medalists, world-class footballers, and record-breaking athletes, with the Super Eagles and Super Falcons remaining dominant forces in African football. There are now over 270 public and private universities in Nigeria also, with notable institutions like the University of Nigeria, Obafemi Awolowo, and so on. And literacy rates have improved from 37% in 1960 to over 73%. And when you come to healthcare, Nigeria has made progress in healthcare with federal and teaching hospitals offering specialized care, and Nigerian doctors, nurses, and pharmacists contributing globally. I tell you. All right, Nigeria has made progress in infrastructure development with notable projects like the Third Mainland Bridge and all. The country is becoming a digital hub also, driving innovation in mobile banking, e-commerce, and social media influence, with fintech companies like, gaining global recognition. Okay, and when we talk about politics and governance, Nigeria has sustained civilian rule for over 26 consecutive years, marking a significant achievement in democratic governance. Okay, the country has made progress in strengthening institutions, fighting corruption, and promoting transparency. Interesting. Irrespective of all these contributions, we know that we are now, not where we're supposed to be as a country, but at least we're heading somewhere. Let's not just, hammer on, what we're not able to achieve, what we have not gained, and all that and all that. We should also think on the brighter side. Where are we today? At least Nigeria is still together as a country. We're still one big entity, and we know that, with time, just give it time. I know we've always said this, with time, we will get to where we're supposed to be, and I know that God willing, forgetting about pointing accusing fingers to our leaders who are not doing what they're supposed to do, or to the youths who are going all out, going into different things just to make sure that they get in a living, some even going into, involving in social vices and all that. We just hope that tomorrow will be better than today. Definitely. Tomorrow is going to be better today. Let's work together, hands in glove, and Nigeria will be that country, that state, that entity that every one of us wishes and hopes to see. Believe me, we will get there. We will get there. All right. What you asked me is exactly what I want us to do today. I wish we could open up our phone lines. I just wish we could open up our phone lines so that we can play a little game together. Yes, and in commemoration of, our country's anniversary, our 65th anniversary as a country. I wanted us to, open up phone lines. I have our elderlies, our senior citizens, call in and get to sing our national anthem. I think that would have been an exciting thing to do, but I don't know if our phone lines will let us do that. Nigeria has had about 2 national anthems since independence in 1960, and the first one is Arise, Nigeria We Healthy. Yes, that is exactly the one we're having right now. Nigeria We Healthy, that ran from 1960 to 1978, and it was written by Lillian Jane Williams, a British expatriate, and it was composed by Francis Bender, also a British expatriate, adopted in October 1, 1960, upon Nigeria's independence, relinquished October 1, 1978, and replaced by Arise, O Compatriots. I hope we can still remember that national anthem. Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria's call obey to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. I think gradually we're beginning to forget that national anthem. So just like yesterday, we were singing that in our schools, in our national functions, and all of a sudden, it's kind of, losing its grip. We're kind of losing grip on it, and the first national anthem that used to be and has been brought back, readopted May 29, 2024, signed into law by President Bola Tinubu, is beginning to sweep that off our memories. I just wanted to say, if there are those who could remember the lines and have us sing it together. But if we can't, we can also, carry on with the new one. But I think we should take a short break and see if our phone lines will allow us do a little of that before we round up. Yes.
que se va. Last night I dreamt of San Pedro.